Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
What drives thousands to move to the United Kingdom every year? The allure of the Isles is not just in their rolling green landscapes or historic cities, but deeply rooted in the prospects they offer. From bustling economic opportunities in sectors like technology and finance, to the safety and stability in contrast to politically tumultuous regions, the United Kingdom stands as a beacon of hope and possibility. Consider the journey of Priya, a talented software engineer from India. Drawn by the dynamic tech industry and innovative hubs like Cambridge and London, Priya saw the UK as the perfect place to advance her career and contribute to cutting-edge developments. On a different note, the story of the Al-Hamidi family, who fled the harrowing conflict in Syria, underscores a more urgent human quest for safety and peace. Seeking refuge, they found a new home on British soil where stability could be a reality. Each story is a testament to the diverse motivations that guide people to these shores. Once the decision is made, the journey begins. But how do migrants find their way to the UK? The pathways to the United Kingdom are as varied as the stories of those who tread them. For many, the journey starts with a visa application, a process that can be both daunting and hopeful. Visas are granted for a range of reasons, including work, study, and family reunification. Each category has its own set of requirements and timelines, demanding patience and precision from applicants. Let's take the example of a student named Amina. Eager to pursue a degree in architecture, Amina navigates the rigorous student visa process. She gathers transcripts, secures a sponsorship from a recognized university, and prepares for an English proficiency test. It's a meticulous process, but for Amina, it's a gateway to new opportunities and experiences. However, not all routes are marked by such clear signposts. Some individuals face dire circumstances that compel them to seek asylum. This process is fraught with uncertainty. Asylum seekers must prove that returning to their home country poses a serious risk to their safety, a task that can be both emotionally and bureaucratically taxing. Then there are those who find themselves on irregular migration routes. These journeys are often perilous and hidden from the public eye, involving risky crossings and uncertain legal status upon arrival. The dangers are significant and the outcomes are uncertain. Regardless of the path chosen, each route to the UK is layered with challenges. The legal avenues, while structured, are complex, and the irregular ones, distressingly uncertain. The journey to the UK is complex and fraught with challenges, each route carrying its own set of risks and rewards. Arrival is just the beginning. What happens when migrants try to weave their lives into the fabric of British society? The integration process for migrants in the United Kingdom is a multifaceted journey, marked by challenges and triumphs. At the heart of this journey are language barriers, cultural adaptation, and securing employment. Imagine a nurse from the Philippines, accustomed to a different healthcare system, now navigating the complexities of the National Health Service. The transition is not just about understanding medical protocols, but also about decoding a myriad of accents and local dialects. This nurse's story reflects the resilience needed to bridge language gaps and adapt skills to new standards. Similarly, consider a Polish entrepreneur who arrives with dreams of starting a bakery. This individual faces not only the typical hurdles of entrepreneurship, but also the added layers of establishing credibility and connecting with a diverse clientele in a competitive market. Their success hinges on understanding both the subtle nuances of British consumer preferences and the straightforward regulations of business operations. Support systems play a critical role in smoothing these transitions. Community centers, language classes, and mentorship programs are just a few initiatives that provide crucial assistance. For instance, local councils often partner with organizations to offer language support and vocational training, helping migrants gain the skills necessary for employment and everyday interactions. Moreover, cultural adaptation goes beyond learning the language or securing a job. It involves understanding social norms, participating in community life, and sometimes navigating the landscape of identity and belonging. Festivals, community gatherings, and intercultural dialogue initiatives offer spaces where migrants and local residents can share experiences and grow together. Integration is indeed a complex process, influenced by individual aspirations, community engagement, and societal structures. It requires patience, effort, and an openness to new experiences and perspectives from all involved. Integration is a two-way street, requiring effort from both migrants and the host community. Every migrant brings a world of their own, but what impact does this have on British society? When one considers the social implications of migration, it becomes clear that migrants contribute significantly to the diversity and vibrancy of communities. They bring with them unique traditions, languages, and perspectives that enrich the multicultural tapestry of the United Kingdom. Festivals, food, music, and art from around the world find a new home here, creating a richer, more varied cultural life. Economically, the effects are equally substantial. Migrants often fill vital roles in sectors like healthcare, technology, and agriculture, addressing skill shortages and contributing to the economy. In cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester, migrant entrepreneurs add dynamism to the economy, launching businesses that create jobs and stimulate economic activity. However, the influx of new residents can also present challenges. Pressure on public services such as healthcare, education, and housing can intensify, leading to strained resources and community tensions. These issues necessitate thoughtful dialogue and effective policymaking to ensure that the needs of all residents are met and harmonious community relations are maintained. Moreover, the demographic landscape of the UK is changing. Cities become more cosmopolitan, and rural areas, traditionally less diverse, are beginning to reflect a broader array of cultural backgrounds. This shift can lead to a richer community life, but also requires adaptation on both sides to foster mutual understanding and respect. Migration shapes societies in profound ways, weaving new patterns into the cultural fabric. With ongoing debates and policies evolving, what does the future hold for migration in the UK? As we look forward, the landscape of migration is poised for transformation. The United Kingdom, a nation shaped by centuries of migration, faces new challenges and opportunities that could redefine its societal fabric. In the wake of Brexit, the UK's departure from the European Union has already begun to reshape its migration policies. This pivotal change affects not only European migrants, but also the global community seeking to live and work in the UK. Brexit has necessitated the creation of new immigration laws and regulations. These are designed to manage the flow of people across its borders more strictly. As a result, the points-based immigration system has been introduced, prioritizing skills and qualifications over nationality. This system aims to attract talent that aligns with the nation's economic needs, but also raises questions about the inclusivity of such policies. Moreover, public opinion on migration has seen shifts, influenced by economic pressures, security concerns, and cultural impacts. It's crucial for policymakers to engage with these perceptions, as understanding public sentiment can lead to more effective and balanced migration strategies. Looking ahead, the UK must also consider its role on the international stage. Changes in global politics and crises, such as conflicts or economic instability, often result in increased migration flows. The UK's response to such challenges, including its commitments to international agreements on refugees and human rights, remains critical. Integration remains a cornerstone of successful migration policies. Future strategies could include more robust support systems for language acquisition, employment opportunities, and cultural integration programs. These initiatives not only help migrants to thrive, but also enrich the broader community, fostering a more inclusive society. In conclusion, as migration continues to be a dynamic force globally, the UK's policies must adapt to remain effective. This involves not only securing borders and managing numbers, but also ensuring that migration contributes positively to the nation's cultural and economic vitality. As the UK continues to navigate its complex relationship with migration, its approach must evolve to meet the challenges and opportunities of a changing world.
Let's learn new words and practice English with the topic, Migration in the United Kingdom at level C1. Asylum seeker. Asylum seeker, a person who has left their home country as a political refugee and is seeking asylum in another. Example, the UK has seen an increase in asylum seekers fleeing from war-torn regions, seeking safety and a chance to rebuild their lives. Economic migrant. Economic migrant, a person who moves from one region to another to improve their standard of living, not because of a direct threat of persecution or death. Example, economic migrants are often drawn to the UK by the prospect of higher wages and better job opportunities. Cultural assimilation. Cultural assimilation, the process by which a minority group or culture comes to resemble a society's majority group or assume the values, behaviors, and beliefs of another group. Example, cultural assimilation can be challenging for migrants, as it involves adapting to new cultural norms while often maintaining their own cultural identities. Multiculturalism. Multiculturalism, the presence of, or support for the presence of, several distinct cultural or ethnic groups within a society. Example, the UK's approach to multiculturalism has been pivotal in shaping public policies and societal attitudes towards migration and diversity. Xenophobia. Xenophobia, dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries. Example, xenophobia can significantly impact the integration of migrants into UK society, creating barriers that hinder social and economic inclusion. Demographic shift. Demographic shift, changes in the demographics of a population, which can be driven by migration, birth rates, or mortality rates. Example, migration has contributed to demographic shifts in the UK, affecting everything from workforce composition to educational needs.